All right, here we go. What I'm gonna first do is get my little bowl, okay? And I'm going to get some of my avocado-based mayo. This is one that I use. You could use whatever you want. I don't even care if you use Hellmann's, okay? Hellmann's is not the best because I use soybean oil, so try to avoid that kind of thing. But this is the one that I really like. It's called Kensington. And the ingredients in this are literally avocado oil, egg yolks, water, distilled vinegar, fair trade organic cane sugar, salt, lime juice, concentrate, mustard flour, black pepper, and lime oil. So that is what I am using for my main base. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna pop this guy open, and you're just gonna take a good amount. That's up to you how many people you're making this dressing for. If it's me just cooking for myself, I'm gonna take a good couple of heaping teaspoons here. Let's just do another one, okay? About that size. 3 of those. Again, you're just gonna do whatever works for you, okay? So that's gonna go in my bowl. And to that, I'm gonna add a splash of my Worcestershire sauce. So let me just go ahead and clean up my workstation so you can see this much better. Get that pen out of here. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna shake up your Worcestershire sauce, and I'm literally just putting in a splash. That's it, I don't even measure. Why, okay? And I'm gonna do that same amount. Next I'm gonna do with my apple cider vinegar. Same amount, give it a good shake. By the way, you don't store this in the fridge, just a little bit. Just a splash. Next, same thing. If you don't have your lemon, okay, so normally you would cut up your lemon, cut up half your lemon, get a little strainer like this, and you're just gonna squeeze that in there just like that, okay? Or just because I'm doing this on TV right now and I'm gonna take this home to eat it later, I'm just gonna use this pre-made stuff. I got this at Costco, okay? Just a splash. As you can see, I put about the same amount of the lemon juice as I did the apple cider vinegar, as I did my Worcestershire sauce. Okay, so that all goes in there. And just because I want to get some good healthy fats, I could add avocado oil to this if I wanted, or I could add an extra virgin olive oil. So I'm just gonna add a little bit, okay? Now I'm going to show you how easy it is to cut up your garlic bulb. This whole thing is a bulb, and inside are many cloves. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're just wanna take your palm of your hand, this part right here. This is called your thenar, okay, in case you're wondering. And you're just gonna give it some pressure. Just like that. And now you're gonna get rid of all this paper stuff right here. Obviously. But let's just say I want to chop all this up, okay? Pretend I'm chopping all that up. That's one thing. But for right now, I'm just going to take about 4 of these. These are now called cloves. As you can see, they have very different sizes. This one's gigantic and this one's a little guy, okay? It smells so good already. I'm just going to move this off on my workspace. It's always good to have like a little bowl if you want. Or if you have like, if you're doing this by your kitchen sink and you have a, what do you call it? I don't have one of those things. What do you call it? Garbage disposal. You could like throw that in there if you want. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get a really good knife, this is not like the best knife. This is just what I have at my office. I didn't take a knife with me. But now you're gonna start preparing your garlic. So you're just gonna give this, again, palm of your hand, and you're gonna give it a good whack, okay? So make sure that you're not close to this edge here. Please be careful. But right here, you're just gonna go bam, bam. Last one. And then you're gonna get rid of all those tissuey sheaths that surround the garlic. I'm sure they probably have a name, but I don't know what it is. Get rid of all that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I have all my garlic ready to go. Now I'm just gonna do a little of this action. I'm just gonna chop these bad boys up. If you have better knife skills than I do, awesome, I'm sure you do. But this is just the way I do it. You might find a little tissuey garlic paper on there. Just get rid of that. And obviously this cutting board is not very flat to the surface, but you get the point. Just get this nice and chopped up like this. And And I'm gonna show you the special thing you gotta make sure that you're doing. Once you kind of get a good dice going, see, this doesn't take very long at all. So what I like to do is I just keep scooping it into a little section here, a little ball, a little mass of delicious garlicness. And then here's the trick. I make my own seasoning salt. Please don't ask me on this video to get that for you. I will find it eventually, but I got a million other things happening. But you can make this any old way you want. I just take some sea salt. I put in there some cumin, some black pepper, some cayenne. Lots of stuff is in here. Just look online, you can find stuff. But here's the key. You're gonna put some of your sea salt or whatever you have, something that's coarse, and you're gonna add that right on top of your chopped garlic. And then you're gonna take the side of your knife, okay? And you're gonna do this. And you're gonna really try your best to express juices from your garlic. I don't know if you can see that on there, but it's definitely getting wet right on there. I hope you can see and it didn't get out of focus. And so then once you've done that, you just go back and do this again. Again, this is not a kitchen. I go through great lengths for you to make these videos. And so you just are gonna keep doing that and then do this some more. Hopefully you can see that. You see how it's getting nice and wet? Okay, that's good news. So then what you're gonna do is you're gonna add this to your salad dressing. And if you are doing this stuff to make later, what you would do is you would get your little glass jar, and you'd put that right in there. Put on some nice music, take your time, have a good fun experience making your garlic. And then what you're gonna do is, to get the garlic smell off of your fingers, you're gonna take this knife and you're gonna run it under the sink. I forgot, I had all that good stuff in there on the other side. You're gonna take your knife under the sink and you're gonna take your garlic smelling fingers and you're gonna rub it like this. Don't get any weird ideas. You're gonna rub it up and down this shaft of this knife, and that actually gets rid of the garlic smell. Okay, so that's what you're going to do. And then you would fill this up to use later. So you'd fill it up with a little bit of avocado oil, and then when you are ready to cook, saute up some vegetables or whatever you have, you just take a spoon and get a little bit of that out there, and you're gonna put that in your skillet, okay? Now I've got all of my delicious ingredients inside, okay? Lemon, Worcestershire, apple cider vinegar, okay? A little bit of avocado oil, or you could use extra virgin olive oil because again, this is a cold preparation. And of course, we've got my avocado oil based mayo. And so now you're gonna get a whisk and you're gonna just gently give that a little whisking, okay? You don't have to use a whisk. I mean, you could use a fork. But if I put more mayo in here, it would be creamier. So this is a little bit runny, but that's all right. I don't care. And there you have it. There you have your delicious avocado, garlic, apple cider vinegar, Worcestershire sauce, lemon juice, incredible garlicky yumminess that is gonna add all kinds of antiviral, antibacterial properties. And you're gonna put this in the fridge if you don't use all of it, and you could use it later that night or the next day. It's just that simple, guys. Once you try this, you'll never go back to buying your own salad dressing. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, share, and connect to my page. This is Dr. Christine, the Digestion Doc, signing off for now. Love yourself healthy.